Well, hello everybody. I'm coming to you live on the road. I am attempting to hunt some half dollars on the road. So, there's our edges that does not look like silver. I know it does on the camera. I'm going to pull it just to make sure. I think it's just probably a newer coin. It's a 2021. Nice to see though. I'm going to run through the rest of these. It's kind of hard for me at the moment because I have my phone propped up on a device just to kind of sit here. 81, 73. So seeing chat's going to be a little difficult for me, but I'll do what I can. And then I'll search through these a little later before I turn them into the bank. A little better, like I'll check the 74s for doubling and things of that nature. But I just landed 1980. I'm in South Bend. Jason, Muscle Shell, hello. As I said, if you guys didn't catch it, I'm on mobile in my hotel room. 81, Bicentennial, 71, 79. So nothing in the first roll. We did have a really nice 2021 though. It's always cool to see the shiny ones, even if they're not silver. I stopped on my way. I was driving up here, and this took me some odd way. And I'm just driving through some small town. There's our second roll. Nothing sticks out. I do see one with a really worn edge, but it's copper. And I'm going through this town, and I was just driving, and I saw the sign for one of my banks, and just got the wherewithal to swing by and see if they had anything. And they said they had halves, which struck me as odd. They wouldn't give me everything they had, though. They only gave me about half of what they had. They said they couldn't just get rid of it. Apparently, that bank still either keeps them for some other hunter or keeps them for circulation somehow. So that was interesting. But they gave me about half of what they had, about $150 worth, and some quarters and some dollar coin rolls, which I'm not too excited about the dollar coins. 1992. That's that really worn one. Looks like a dryer coin. So nothing in the second roll. And you know me, I need watch time, so and I don't know what the heck that was. My phone just beeped while I'm on live. I don't see any chats. So maybe that's just a notification of some kind. But sure, we'll go with that. But yeah, just kind of seeing if I can pull from like out in the middle of nowhere and I get any differences. There's the third roll. Not seeing anything. I'll flip through them here real quick. Nice 71. 95. That seems like an NIFC, I think. I think Flip sent me one of those. I don't know my NIFC years by heart or anything. So, like I said, I'll go through these again. There's a 94. That, I don't know. Ooh, some weird toning on this one. It's all dark, like toning, like it's been weathered, but it's like almost green. Shame it's not silver. Ooh, somebody did not like this one. They scratched it up to hell and back. It's an 84. The back's fine, but the front looks like someone took steel wool to it. Interesting. 74. 74. 71. 72. That looks kind of decent. 71. 74. Well, at least I'll have a lot to check for doubling. That's not too bad. Bicentennial. And I know I have a lot of bicentennial enders on these. So that's not super encouraging, but we'll do with what we can. Now on to the fourth roll. And I'm going to try to keep these rolls intact so I can reuse them and hopefully on my way back through find another bank. If I get really lucky, I can exchange them, but most likely I'll just deposit them back in at another bank that's not mine. Roll number 4. I'm not seeing anything crazy. I know the lighting sucks, and I appreciate anyone who's actually watching through this. 78, 89. That one looks kind of shiny. It's not that old, but 88. Ooh, there's a 98 that's seen some things. 71, 83. Not in the best shape though. It's a shame. My birth year. I like to keep those. 94, 74, bicentennial. Oh, that's my phone beeping. What was it? It was $150, so I think that's like 15 rolls. This is a really shiny bicentennial. I'm gonna have to set that one to the side. Yeah, that's all they would give me. They said they had 300 on hand, and that's all they would give me, was half of what they had. But it wasn't, again, 79. That one's toned up real nice for being clad. That's interesting. Yeah, and it wasn't my bank. I just stopped in on them. They had never seen me before. So, I mean, that stands to reason. 74. Ooh, there's a really nice 92. I need to really look and figure out what the NIFC years are. Here's a decent 71. 84. 85. All right, nothing in the fourth roll. I'm going to slide these over, make a pile, and see if we can pull through these. My plan is to pull through these and then to go have some dinner, and then I have to go do some work tonight. So, just going to try to do what I can, I suppose. Next roll. What is that? That looks weird. It's the second one. I know the lighting sucks for you guys, but it's the second one. Oh, it's just a bicentennial. The reading looked a little weird. The copper wasn't super. Now I can see it. All right. So, some nice bicentennials. Well, that's upsetting sometimes when you don't like to see edges. When I do this, just running through them. 85. Lots of 74s to check for later, though. That's good. Maybe find something on the back end when I get home. Well, yeah, I didn't think about that. I probably won't exchange these out until I check the 74s. Or maybe I'll just keep the 74s for doubling. Nothing in the fifth roll. Sixth roll, opening up. There were no enders or anything that I could see. Nothing crazy. Okay. I am not seeing anything there. Most likely nothing. Run through them real quick. 74. Yeah, and I apologize for the horrible. I didn't think to bring my camera mount. I didn't know I was going to do this. I don't know why. Maybe 73 has like a doubling. I don't know why somebody marks on coins. It doesn't make sense to me. I thought originally like some people did it on like the 74s and things to show other people that they already checked it to kind of save them time. There's 1980. But not 100% sure why people do that. The stickers and stuff I understand, but here's another one, a bicentennial with some marks on it. I don't Again, don't know. 71, 72, 73. Yeah, I got you actually propped up. For anyone that cares to know how much effort went into this, I had to go around and find something to prop the camera up on the phone. And so the only thing I came up with was the iron. So I have you turn to the side to where the camera's just barely. You see this? Whatever you're seeing there, that edge, that's the edge of the iron that you're seeing in the corner of the shot because I got it uh, frostbite, frosty. People are marking them to save time, but they're ruining coins that. How do I get the chat to come back up? There we go. Ruining coins that might have errors that are not identifying. Yeah, right. Well, and you can probably get permanent marker off a coin. I don't know what you're going to have to use or how much damage will be done, but it's upsetting for sure. I mean, I get it. You're trying to save the next guy some time, but what if you're looking for something and he's looking for something else? New errors are always being discovered, things overlooked. Man, I don't know what these green ones are. They sat outside somewhere for a long time. Running through them, and if I miss chats, I apologize because where I'm leaned over like this, I'm basically right over top of the camera, so I can't. I kind of like lean back to see the screen. It's a horrible live stream, but I will take all the watch time I can get because my sub count's growing exponentially, it seems, but the actual watch time on videos, I haven't done as many videos as I would have liked, to date. So the live streams and other things like that help to get some of that watch time up. So eventually I can get monetized. And then I was looking at something though. I think Hunting Southwest Ohio just said something. I think it was today or yesterday. Hold on. You still there? Okay. Sorry about that, people. Disconnected me for a second. I had a phone call come in, and apparently my phone does not like YouTube Live while I'm getting a phone call. So if you're still there, can somebody ping in so I know I'm not uh, chatting to nobody and make sure I'm still live? $77. 74. Lots of 74s to check, so that's kind of nice. 797, 72, bicentennial. Okay. Well, the view count changed, so I'm assuming you guys are still there. Hey, what the beep? Hey, what's going on? That's weird because it said I got disconnected when my phone rang. I sent them to voicemail. Didn't recognize the number, so whoever it is, most likely either a telemarketer or something else, they can wait. What am I on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. This is roll number 9 of 15. Nothing on these edges at all. I don't see anything. But we'll go through them just the same. It's a good thing I have a $50 set already because I do not like these. They just don't get the circulation that all the other coins do. Ring of Death. So like sometimes you just pass one and it looks really nice. I'm glad I don't really have to critique them all that much. I do need to figure out what my NIFCs are though, so I can maybe set some of those back. I have a small collection. Sorry for your ears. I have a small collection of them that I got from coin roll hunts from like Flip and things. Maybe I could look at some of those years, but I need to get through those. Live chat. All message visible. Oh, just got to the hotel, picked up some coins on my way traveling. I'm in South Bend, Indiana, up by Michigan. Um, and so I figured I'd do a quick live and pop these rolls out and see if I have anything in them since it's not like a whole box or anything. This is roll 10, and I don't see anything. I think we're probably going to get skunked on these, but that's fine. That happens all too often with the half dollars anymore. Heck, I will say for little man's birthday, I was looking at some dimes. We actually found one. 1990. I feel like that's an NIFC for some reason. I don't know. Found a dime. I found in the last, like, I don't know, month and a half. 92, 90, 72, 72, bicentennial, 74. Found three silver quarters so far and a dime, like within about the last month and a half. So, and I did find that big lot of silver in the customer wrapped halves, but I almost don't count that. Not, I mean, I count it. Trust me, I count it. But like, that was a fluke. That's like not like normal roll hunting. That was obviously something that. Um, oh, I'll look at the errors later, Frosty. Um, I'm on the road. I'm in a hotel room. I don't have my coin scope or anything with me. There's a really dirty one on the edge right here. I doubt it's anything because I looked at my enders. Yeah, it's just a dirty bicentennial. Um, but yeah, I don't have my coin scope or anything with me to look for errors. If I think about it, or if I don't actually turn these in on my way home to another bank and exchange, then I'll check them for errors and stuff when I actually get home and I have the scope actually around to look. But yeah, I have begun to, but the last time I checked, the only thing I found was like machine doubling, which, well, no, I can't say that. I found one with a die chip on the rim, and I listed it on eBay just to see if I got any bites for like $1.50, and no bites as of yet. But it's just a little one. I think it's a 1971D with some little kind of die chip on the rim. So nothing fancy, but I figured if anyone was willing to pay me $1.50 plus shipping for it, which I think the shipping's like 75 cents, we're gonna envelope it or whatever. But that's the only thing I've really found that so far that seemed actually abnormal. Here we go again. Nothing on the rims. I do see one that's like heavily damaged. 74. This. Now I have one of these. Okay, I'm going to start paying money to anyone. Okay, so here's the symptoms of these coins. Hold on, I'm going to set this down and go on a rant. So, if you look at the light, American Eagle Hoarder, how's it going, bud? If you look at the light, I will give money to anyone who can explain this to me because I have 3 quarters now at home to identify what is going on with these coins. So they have like a gray face. They look like they've been sandblasted, right? And the rims are not either not formed or they're like rounded. You think that's a grease strike? I don't know. I don't have a scale on me, but I will. I'm keeping this for sure because I have 3 quarters just like it. And I keep finding them. And it strikes me as odd that all of them would have the same looking defects. You know what I mean? The rims are thick, like it didn't get pressed all the way. The coin details are dulled. You think that's a grease strike, Hoarder? I mean, I'll trust you. You've been at it longer than me. I'm not saying that. I'm keeping that one. That's a find. We'll put that in the miscellaneous category, and we'll get back to this. So 71, 80, 83. Again, it's hard for me to see the chat. Um, I don't know why it won't stay up. I need to look at my settings. On my next quarter hunt, I'll show you a grease strike on the scope. Well, I have a quarter. Sorry about that. I have a quarter that is not like that, but I sent it to I forget what they're called. They have a name, but they do coin errors and stuff. Blue Ridge, Silver Hound's a part of it, and a bunch of other people. I sent them pictures of the quarter that, not one of these, right? But another one that I have that I thought was a die adjustment error, and they told me that was a grease strike. And so I guess because of that, I'm confused because I looked up die adjustment errors and I looked at graded ones by NGC and PCGS, and my quarter looks live Q&A. I think you're right. Um, and my quarter looks exactly like the ones that are graded that say they're, well, I won't say graded, but they're in slabs as die adjustment errors. But when I emailed live coin Q&A or whatever they're called, they quickly said it was a grease strike. So on that, I'm sure there are nuances that I'm just not aware of, but so that's why I'm confused. I don't know the difference between what's a grease strike, what's a die adjustment, what's PMD like that one. So this is roll 13. There's one with a really bright copper edge here. It's like the second one in, I think. No, not the second. Maybe it's the third, fourth. 1999 with some red on it. 74s, 72s. There's another really nice, like, green toned one. Ooh, real pretty. Real pretty 71. I mean, considering its age, it's like a 50-year-old coin at this point. Bicentennial, 71. Don't break the chain. I do not want to drop a handful of coins on your ears. 74. Okay, nothing there. We might get skunked. We probably will. The half game has been, at least out here in Ohio where I'm at. Well, these came from Indiana, so I can't say that. But in my area, has been so dry. I don't think I've found anything in the bank box in months. Um, I haven't got a lot. So my bank's been putting in orders for me, but they keep getting denied. So I'm looking here. I don't see anything. We'll run through it. 90 bicentennial. So it's weird. I don't know. It's those customer wrapped rolls that I got. That was very nice, and that helps the whole hunting thing. I wish, not really, but I wish that would happen more often. I would love to get like a big payday where you go in and they're like, oh yeah, we got some rolls, and you bust them open and they're all either like, 40s or 90s or, God forbid, like Benjis or Walkers or something. Like that's just, it's probably a pipe dream at this point, but I guess you never know. Give the right coins to the wrong people and they end up at the bank for face value. Um, the bank teller out here in Indiana, out there in the middle of nowhere, and ooh, what is? No, that's got copper on it. It has to, right? Yeah, 71. Okay. Yeah, I think we got skunked on the halves, but we got that grease strike. If that is indeed what that is, then we have something. I'll keep those. I don't mind. They look weird, and it seems like I'm putting together a set of quarters, now a half of all grease strikes. Just a second to wrap these up, and I'll be back with you guys, and I'll actually be able to see the chat. Yeah, we're skunked on those, which is not bad. $150 in halves. Skunked out, but that's okay. We still have, if I can get this phone to sit right. There we go. Still have 4 rolls of dollar coins that don't look special. And then 5 rolls of quarters. So, I mean, if there's now there's 7 people on here, well, I got to keep going while I still have coins. And I'll just roll these up later. I will look at those halves. Those probably will not get taken back to the bank till I get a chance to go through them. But we did get, I'm really going to have to look that up. Does anybody get these graded? AEH, American Eagle Hoarder, that you know of? This is an 89. Is this like something that we would actually send in to get slabbed? No? I still think they're cool. I know some of the grease strike throughs do, though. I don't know why that one wouldn't. I'm sure it's not valuable. Okay, so maybe we got a Susan B in here, or a couple of them. Dollar coins are always interesting. Oh, you guys are down a bit. There we go. So we got a couple reeded edges. Susan B's. I'm sorry if the heater is all loud up in your ears. Okay, so there's all the Susan B's out. Let's see if we got one with like a wide rim. Now the wide rim was only on the 79s, I think. I'm trying to look here. And again, you guys don't have a lot of good lighting, so I apologize. But that does not look like it to me. That one doesn't either. No, that one. Hold on. Man, I'm like literally blocking the light to try to do this, so I apologize. Again, worst live stream ever. That one is closer. I'm going to set these down, and you guys tell me. Hold on, I'm getting text messages. Oh, my hand's over the camera. Let me switch this. Okay, there we go. So, to my knowledge, come on, camera. That one's a wide rim, right? Wait, are you guys upside down? Okay, there we go. Sorry, worst live stream ever. So this one, come on, focus. Focus on the damn table, your phone. There we go. That one's wide. The rim's right under the date. This one, there's spacing. So I think I got a wide rim. See how close that is? That's got to be a wide rim. Yeah. Okay, so we got a one wide rim. The 80 is a wide rim too, but I don't think it was a problem on the 80s. I think it was normal. And then this one, that one's got the space. Okay, so I don't know what the wide rim's worth, but I definitely have one. Not on the 80. Yeah, that's what I thought. Only set, yeah, that's what I thought. Cool, so we got 2 finds now. Well, and we're working through it, so we'll set those aside and we'll go through some of these dollar coins and see if anything sticks out at us. I'd like to find some proofs. There's a 2000p Sacagawea. I am not seeing the tail feathers. Wait a minute. Having any detail. Man, let me see if the camera will do it. I'm not seeing it. Because I think even the end of the tail feathers kind of has a little bit more like of a serration to it, where you can see the detail in the feathers now. Nope. nothing crazy. And you know what, too? I gotta start looking. I need to look at these closer in the future. And again, like, build out my list for stuff I'm looking for in the coins. Because you can get these presidential dollars that they don't have the writing on the edge. Um, and that's a thing, too. So far, nothing. I'd like to find a proof. Yeah, I'm looking at the edges. I'm making sure that the presidential ones have the writing on the edge. And that the back is not something weird like a quarter. If I could be so lucky as to find a mule error. Um, it is what it is. I'd love to find some proofs in here. Well, I say that, but they'd probably be circulated all to hell and back. But 2000p. Looking at them tail feathers. And the eagle, of course, for the wound. But I'm not seeing anything on this one. Set these puppies down. That's getting heavy. Reading, yep. Well, not reading, lettering, I guess. Da, da, da. Ooh, very nice Washington. He's in pretty good shape, considering, but I have more in cases. And everybody's got their lettering. Okay, so not bad for our first one. So, Frosty, since you're probably in front of a computer, do you know what that's worth? What's a wide rim 79 Susan B worth? Did I find something? $5 coin, maybe? I mean, I know grade matters, but it can't be that rare, right? If I just pulled one out of a bankroll all willy-nilly out in the middle of Indiana. And we have another Susan B. And it's 79. Man, why does the light suck so bad? That one is not the wide rim. So we'll put that in the Cole, what is... I don't know what's up with the chat, but it will not stay up. Live chat. All messages visible. It will not show me chat. Hold on. Save highlight. Share. I cannot get the chat to come up. Between 5 and 20. Some on Sacagawea's tool. Oh, Coin Junkie. Hello, sir. Okay, well, I found something worth keeping. 2000D. Sacagawea. Reading. Lettering. Wait, what's that? You're an old Sacagawea. 2000p. No wound on the eagle. No tail feather detail. Okay. Start putting these to the side. Again, sorry for the horrible live stream. Oh, there's one of those, the special backs. I forget. These ran, I don't know. I forget the year, and it's going to be hard for me to see it. But they ran for a few years, like 2010, I think, or somewhere around there. And that's actually in half decent shape for being circulated. Next one up, a Lincoln. Oh, there's a James Monroe, and he's in good shape, considering I'm handling it. There's a couple nicks on it. Definitely not gradable. And it's got its lettering, so we will pass on that. 2000D. Nothing on that. Grab the next bunch. Rutherford B. Hayes. Ooh, toned up nice. Who is that? James Garfield? You've seen some stuff, man. Take a break. 2000p. Da, da, da. I am not seeing a wound on that eagle, and I'm not seeing anything weird. Well, nothing weird on the tail feathers. Not really. No. Okay. Well, It's got its lettering. Ooh, this one's super pretty. What is going on with that? It's not approved, but it ain't seen a lot of circulation. What year is he? Herbert Hoover? Oh, is that the guy that ruined our economy way back when? Oh, it seems like people have been taking lessons from this guy. 2014. I'm not going to keep it. It's in decent shape for 2014, but not anything that's gradable. There's too many marks and stuff on it. Okay. That one I checked already. 2000p. Come on, camera. There we go. No wound. Nothing on the feathers. Okay. Moving right along. Washington, he's got his reading. I keep calling it reading, lettering. I appreciate the 9 of you hanging out in here to watch me fiddle with coins in the most obscene way. There's another one of those. Not as nice, though. That I don't even know if that's a commemorative or some kind of small run series that they did. Here's a really pretty one. What's that? Ooh, Richard Nixon. Talk about our run of bad presidents. And this one, yeah, it's got some marks and stuff. Nothing to save, and that's a 2015. God, I can't see. That was like the worst thing they could have done. Oh, I got an idea. Let's put all the wording on the edge, like to where no one's ever gonna see it except us looking through stuff. Yeah, I hunt halves. That's that. We looked through them all, nothing found. Um, I just grabbed what I could from a bank out. Come on, camera phone. Hold on, I gotta get you guys set back up. There you go. I just grabbed what I could from a bank on my way to South Bend, Indiana, and that's what they had for me. So that's what I got. 2001D and George Washington. Okay, roll number 3 on the dollars. 9 of you in here, 8 thumbs up. More appreciated than you know for this high quality live stream that I got going on here. What with the iron holding up my phone and the occasional drop of coins, which I'm sure is not very nice on the ears. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be another Susan B in here. There's at least 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's going to be fun to roll these back up. Okay, so we're pulling the Susan B's first. Da, da, da. Okay, so there's the dollar coins. Here's the Susan B's. 79. Not the wide rim. 79. Not the wide rim. And a 79. Not the wide rim. Okay. Alright, roll through these as quick as possible. 2000D, nothing odd. Presidentials, got all its lettering. 2000P with a lot of toning on it. What do we see in the camera? No wound on the eagle. I'm not seeing anything odd on the tail feathers. I'd have to look at it again. But if I remember correctly on the tail feathers, like, yes, you probably should coin scope it to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's relatively apparent from, a general close look that it's different than the normal. I don't even know what that's called on the back of an eagle or a bird, that patch of feathers that they use, the tail feathers, I guess. I'm probably overcomplicating it like I do with most things. And this live stream, look how complicated it is. 2000p, but she is beat up. Okay, this one's going to be hard through all the toning. I don't see a wound. And man, those tail feathers are hard to see. But yeah, like right there, what I'm saying, I guess, like I think the lines on the tail feathers are a bit more defined, and they have like these look very straight and kind of uniform. The other ones are like more frosted. Look at the wing. If it's ultra defined, you know you have one. Oh, well, then okay. I didn't. I guess I never really paid attention to the differences in the wings. There's a really nice Lincoln. Well, I say that. I mean, comparatively. What year is he? 2010? Okay. That's not bad. I mean, it's not impossible to find one in this condition, of course, but it's just always nice. And these things generally don't see a lot of circulation, right? Okay, here's a shiny. Ooh, you're shiny. What year are you? 2000D. Somebody pulled you out of a mint roll. Da, da, da. Madison, 2006. Monroe. I have some of these. I have most of the collection of just circulated presidentials. I think I have somewhere around 25 in my set, but the book only holds 15. So I have. There's a 2000p. The rim looks odd on this one. Why does it look odd to me? It's just like ultra defined. Nope, almost gotcha. Okay, I'm not seeing any definition on the wing. I don't see a wound. And the tail feathers look the same to me. I think. Yeah, I don't know. Frosty will tell me if I screw up. Send me an email and tell me not to toss the expensive stuff. Well, don't freeze your stinger off. I need to bounce. I have to go to the store. Follow back when I return. Okay. I don't know how long I'll be on. I'm probably just going to run through these dollars and then go grab some dinner. I got to go to one of my sites tonight to do some work. So I'm going to be working until I don't know how late in the morning. Shouldn't be too crazy, but then I have a meeting tomorrow before I head out of town. So I won't be on too late. We've already been on for 43 minutes, and that astounds me. Doesn't seem like coin roll hunting's like that. Like you'll sit down to go. Sorry, you'll sit down 2000D. Sit down to go through some coins, and all of a sudden you look up, and it's been a couple hours. 2001D. Nice looking one too. All right, one more roll. It's okay. Finding anything is nice. Even finding nothing. It's very relaxing to look through coins. I don't know why, because it's kind of a pain on the hands if you do it for too long. Especially if, like me, in this case, you don't have a good setup or a good method. Most everybody with their top view cameras and fancy desks that they have to do these things at are in a little better position. I usually just hold everything in my hands most of the time. And it's not that bad with the bigger coins like the halves and the dollars, but with things like pennies and dimes, it wears on you really bad. Okay, 79. No, it's got lots of space, so no. There's an 80 with the wide rim, but that's nothing. And we have. Oh, hold on. Come on, light. I can't tell on that one. Hold on. So let me go back. I'll compare it to one that's not. If I can, I'll do the side by side again. So I know I'm not crazy. Okay, come on, camera. Wait, where? Hold on, let me move my iron over because this is high quality television. Can you not focus? There we go. Okay. I can't even see the coins because of the damn camera. There we go. All right. So, yeah, that's wide. That's definitely wide, right? Or am I seeing things that aren't there? No, I think I'm seeing things that aren't there. Anyone want to chime in on that one? Let me see the other one that I set to the side. Okay, so this is the other one that I set to the side. Okay, so this is our control that we pulled out before. That's just a regular one. So now we'll compare this to the actual one that I set aside earlier. Oh no. Yeah, that's not. This is much closer. Okay, so no, it's not. All right. Well, at least we know. Sorry for the hand over the phone. I gotta get you guys set back up on your iron stand. And we'll take about half the stack. Presidential coins. Uh-oh. What is that one? Wait a minute. I don't see anything. Hold on, let me put the junk down. Put the junk down. Okay. I got you right on the light there. I don't see anything on the edge there. You're right on the light. I mean, I see like small abrasions and things, but I don't see any lettering. And this is a Rutherford B. Hayes with no lettering. Oh, cool. We got something else for our find pile. Man, I guess the lettering would be easy to find, right? This one has lettering. I see it. Not much. Like it's kind of war, but this one doesn't, but it's a 2000 something. 2000p. Let's check that eagle out. Wing feathers don't look super defined. No. Okay. Edge lettering's there. George Washington. Pretty decent shape. Edge lettering. Thomas Jefferson. Edge lettering. Something or another. Oh, James Garfield. Oldie. John Adams. It's got the edge lettering, which is weird. Oh, okay. It says what dates they were president on the bottom. I guess I never realized that. I never thought to examine. Edge lettering. Yeah, they got it real strong. They learned from the first couple. On the first couple, I feel like it was kind of weak. Okay, what's this toned up Sacagawea 2000D? I'm pretty sure the Cheerios and the Wounded Eagle were just peas. But I always look, just in case. You never know. And that's the weird thing about coin roll hunting, like, and errors. Um, Somebody always has to find it first, right? And, you know, you might think you're crazy at first, or you find something that nobody else has seen yet. 2000D. But, yeah, I mean, if it's obvious stuff, but stuff like the details on the, and who would have known? Like, why would you do that? The Mint had to have known. I wish they'd do more stuff like that, like the Cheerios, um, Sacagawea or whatever. Like, who'd have thought that they'd be putting expensive coins in cereal boxes, right? I guess if you were smart enough. I wonder if I would really like to hear the story of like a numismatist that actually had the wherewithal to go get those out of boxes of cereal and made a bunch of money off of them when people discovered that they were different. Because I don't think, in the top of my head, I don't know that they were really intended to be different. You know, I think they were initially just supposed to be the same, but then at some point, I don't know if there was like a problem with all the detail they were using. Edge lettering's there. Um, or what? No edge. Oh, because it's early. 2000p. Look at them tail feathers. Look for that arrow. I don't see it. It's upsetting. I got some mint rolls, but the odds of it being in a mint roll, I mean, at this point, I don't know. I guess they're not zero, but it's like Schrodinger's cat, right? You don't want to open it to find out. You just want to hold the roll. Edge lettering is there. Okay, I'm not going to bore you guys with 5 rolls of quarters. That's the only thing I got left. But yeah, sorry if you guys are hearing my phone notifications. Apparently, when I go live on mobile, my social life tends to pick up. But we did find whatever the hell this is, and I will find out because now I have 3 quarters and a $half that look the same. I'm told by Frosty it's a grease strike, but if it is, it's a really bad one. We found this Rutherford B. Hayes, and I'll get up on there. I mean, I'm not crazy. There's no edge lettering on there. I mean, and you would see like the wear, there's just not. So it's not nothing. It's not silver. It's not anything like that, but it's not nothing. And then we got a 1979 wide rim Sacagawea, or not Sacagawea, Susan B. A little beat up, but again, it's something. Oh, Welchco, nice to see you. Um, so yeah, I get the fun of trying to roll these back up, and those back up. Well, except for those, I'll only have 3 rolls to send back, and then I'll look through those quarters later. I doubt I'll find anything, but if I do, rest assured there will be a video or a short on it. I may even do a short on this. Um, sorry, framing. Come on, Matt. I may even do a short on this just because I'm traveling. I won't be home for like another day or two, and I don't have any videos in the queue. My editor had some problems. He had one he was waiting on to get to me, and we had some technical issues. I still have the footage. I just need to edit that one myself and get it put out. And then all of the small shorts that I've had, I've kind of just been tossing out because my extra content that I had, put forth ahead of time, kind of over the holiday there, kind of waned back, and so I don't have any dry powder to give you guys. So I may actually do that because a lot of people, I don't think, I mean us, but a lot of other people don't look for the edge lettering to be missing. And again, that's not necessarily like a gradable example, I don't think. Um, but it is still what it is, right? So, with that being said, I am going to hop off here. I'm going to go get some dinner and then I'm going to go get some work done. Like I said, I'll check the quarters, see if I find anything. And on my way back through Indiana, on my way home, I'll see. Maybe I'll keep the 74s. Maybe I'll turn most of it back in and see if I can get some of this exchanged on my way back. If not, I will just hit up my bank when I get there and I'll get some more stuff to hunt. So, not a bad hunt. I mean, at least we didn't get completely skunked. We found some stuff. And I like if these grease strike throughs like this are a thing, I'm gonna start collecting them. I'm gonna make it a thing. It may not be worth a lot, and that'll be good for me. But I'd like to get a bunch of these because I have a bunch of the quarters now and a half, so they got to be out there. Um, I will collect these in some kind of fashion and make a collection of just them. I kind of like them. Anyhow, that's it for me. To those of you who thumbed up the video and actually stayed through for any portion of time to watch the worst live stream in history, I appreciate you very much. I want to thank everybody for your time and attention as always, and I will catch you on the next live. Peace. How do you end this thing? Yes. Okay.